Hey people, how the frigs are going today? Welcome to today's video. It is currently Wednesday here. And so far, so good outside. So far, so good. Yes. We got sun, we got shadows, we got not winter weather. You want to know what's messed up? Yesterday it shot up, or I should say it shot down to -4 and it snowed throughout the day and then it got super sunny and nice. By next week this time we could be seeing +30 centigrade. Celsius, whatever. That's messed. That's our weather. That's how it is. It goes from one extreme to the other and then back and then forward. Something about a polar vortex happening right now. This is the reason why it's cold. Whatever the hell a polar vortex is. You don't need to explain it. I really don't care. So I'm just making myself a coffee. I already had a coffee. I'm going to have another coffee. Probably have another one after that. I don't care. Guys, I was up at 5:30 today on my own accord. Went to bed last night at around 10:30. Woke up at 5:30 and I was like, okay, I came downstairs, took a piss, and then let the dog out, and then he came back in, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go lay back down for a bit. I literally laid down for like a half an hour, couldn't fall back asleep. It was 6, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. And I made myself a coffee. I'm just watching some YouTubes, because I have nothing to watch on anything else. Pretty much finished Netflix and watched everything I got stored on my server, and I haven't checked out Amazon Prime in a while, but chances are there's nothing on there I want to watch. So, just been watching some YouTubes. Today's a live chat day, so it should be pretty easy. Can't wait. I'm not sure if tonight I'm going to lift or if I'm going to say screw it and go for a bike ride. See what the weather's like. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, well, it's friggin' 8:30, so I'm going to go downstairs and mix up another coffee before we get punched in for live chat. Yeah, it's still sunny out. It hasn't started to snow. I'll keep you guys updated on the weather. It's what I do. Because I got nothing better to do with my life. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get the mower out this weekend and hit that lawn. Anyway, it's pretty funny. Like, we are currently the 13th of May, which means exactly 58 days ago was my birthday. That Friday prior, because my birthday was on a Sunday, that Friday prior, it was my second last day at the office. And the Monday following, so in literally 3 days, it's been 60 days since I've worked at the office. But I've been working, just not at the office, right? 60 days ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long already. I don't know, I kind of like it. You know, a lot of people are going stir crazy at home and can't find things to do. I'm just really thankful I wasn't in a relationship during this whole quarantine, because that would be hell on earth. That would be horrible. Imagine trying to maintain a relationship with somebody that you don't live with. You can't see each other and it's been 2 months. That relationship is going to degrade. You know, it's going to be hard to maintain when you're not allowed to be around the individual due to government orders. How come this didn't make a full cup of coffee? What a piece of crap. Oh, I sure do love coffee. Turns out I got a meeting at 11 o'clock. A little bit of a 60-day update advising us on the future of the whole, what's going to be happening, when we're going to be expected to go back into the office and all that fun stuff. Hoping they're expecting it when the snow flies again. And by that I don't mean tomorrow. It's funny though, like Quebec is actually thinking about reopening up schools prematurely. Get a couple months in before summer, and I don't know if that's really wise, especially because kids are gross. Like, you'll always catch kids doing stupid things like, you know, licking posts and stuff because they're stupid. But hey, whatever, man. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do, and that's what they're gonna do, and nobody can tell them different. So the other thing is Quebec right now is like, they hit a higher outbreak rate than Ontario, which is both impressive and scary, like, because Quebec doesn't have the population of Ontario, but they were able to pull off a higher infection rate. And the fact that they want to prematurely reopen schools is not exactly a safe thing to do, but hey, whatever, right? They, like I say, they do what they want and they'll figure it out. I know a lot of people are sick and tired of this quarantine, sick and tired of staying home, and they want things to open back up. They want bars to open back up and be able to go hang out with their friends and live life like they did back in 2019. But yeah, shit happens, eh? Just gotta deal with it. Just gotta deal with it. One thing I know for sure is I'm freaking hungry. Like abnormally hungry. I think I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make myself one of my cheeseburger casseroles. Normally I wait till noon, but man, I'm hungry. Been running in a super deficit of calories for the past couple days. I think it's starting to catch up to me. So let's fix that. Let's fix that. I've only been doing about 1,000 calorie deficit. I don't know where I'm sitting on the scale right now. Let's go and find out just for funsies. I'm not gonna log it. I'm just going to weigh it while holding the camera and fully dressed. Sitting at 222 or 224.2. Not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, I'm fully dressed. Well, heavy layered jogging pants, heavy shirt. These are actually my thicker shirts. And socks. So 224, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. I like to stay around the 220, 225 range. That's where I'm probably gonna be sitting now until I burn off more fat. I'm fine with that. I'm just happy I didn't get like some of my friends where they've gotten so depressed during this quarantine or isolation or pandemic or whatever the hell we're gonna call this nonsense, that they started eating, like emotional eating. And some of them who were actually looking pretty good, like they're actually pretty thin and pretty fit, starting to get chubby cheeks, starting to pack on the weight. Let me tell you, it'd be so easy for me to get depressed and start banging out Doritos. They're damn tasty, but I save those for special occasions, usually the weekend. Oh, don't kid yourself, I will have a bag of Doritos now and then. I am not about to stop eating everything that I like, but moderation is key. You know, if you go all week and you're eating fine, and then on the weekend you go to a friend's house and they lay out a platter of junk food, indulge, but don't make it a habit. Like, don't make, okay, well, you went over to your friend's house and you ate junk food, and then you went over, then you went home and bought more junk food, and then the rest of the week you're buying junk food because it's like, oh, I already screwed up one day, I was just screw up for a month. You can't do that. But you're allowed to partake occasionally. So usually I go all week eating pretty good. You know, having my chicken and broccolis and my meal preps and eating healthy cooked meals. But on the weekends, sometimes I like to splurge. But usually on the weekends, when I know I'm gonna have a cheat meal, or I know I'm gonna cheat like a bastard, I tend to work harder and try and burn as much calories as possible. Like going for a 3-hour bike ride that knocks out 1,300 calories, or spending 3 hours in the gym that knocks out 1,500 calories. You know, crazy things like that. Anything possible to maximize my burn, to minimize my impact on what I'm about to eat. That's how I recommend handling cheat days. Others will probably say the same. If you're gonna have a cheat day, go all in to win. As in, do as much as, especially if you're gonna be doing yard work. Yard work's pretty excruciating on the calorie burn. Last year I proved that when I burnt 2,000 calories in 3 hours outside of just hauling stuff and wood and doing all that nonsense in the backyard and cleaning everything up. That was excruciating on the calorie burn, and it friggin' helped. In the long run, it really, really helped. That night I ended up eating like, I think I had two 22-ounce steaks for dinner that night because I was so hungry. I ate one and I'm like, I can eat another one, so I cooked another one and ate another one. Remember that because I went to Sobeys after I was done, and they had a deal on the silver sirloins, and it was like a 22-ounce steak for like $10 or something. That was a real good deal, and I bought two, one for that night and one for the following night. And I was so hungry after I ate the first one that I went and air fried the second one and drove that in my face too, and I was still hungry. 44 ounces of steak in one sitting. So I know I could actually beat these restaurant records where they're like 40 ounce of steak, if you can kill it, it's free. You want to go out of business? Because let me tell you, that's how you go out of business. Let a guy like me in there, I'll destroy it. It's usually what I do with sushi nights when we go with Rex and them to the sushi buffets, is I'll work my ass off during the day, put in 2-3 hours of workout, get myself right into a caloric deficit, and then I just walk in there and annihilate the place. Just eat everything that's not nailed down. Sure, it's a lot of rice and a lot of bloaty McGloaty and a lot of water retention when you're done. That's why you gain 10 pounds from going to a sushi restaurant. Then you just have a hefty dump and you're back in the game. But anyway, I'm going to grab my coffee and grab my food here. I had to go upstairs and get ready for this meeting thing. No, I don't want a Greek yogurt yet. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. I just did a meeting, and I swear the next time I do a meeting, I'm setting up my webcam and my green screen, and I'm going to be on the USS Enterprise. It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be funny. Anyway, I'm still hungry. Nah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some tornadoes and some rice, I guess. That sounds like a fun idea. Find the open bag. There it is. Stay. No jumpers. Okay, so I decided to do 2 tornadoes and 2 pieces of fish. I'm freaking hungry. Like my body's really wanting food, and I think the reason being is because it wants to fix stuff. So you know what? Listen to your body. Feed it. Don't feed it garbage. So basically the fish I buy is this selection stuff. It's just cod. Got some good nutrition to it. Not much fat, no carbs, tons of protein. Really good. Really good. Oh, and I'm going to grab this right now so I can scan it in and not have to come downstairs. Even though I have had these before, it's been a while, so they're probably not in the system. Okay, he's going for a dump. I'm going to go for a piss. Thinking if the weather keeps up the way it is after work tonight, I'm going to jump on the bike and go for a friggin' rip snot. Head her down to the waterfront, see if I can meet up with my friend if she's there. So that's going to take a while for that shit to cook. So I'm going to let it do its thing, because there ain't no thing like a chicken wing. Yeah, I think tonight a little cardio session's in order. Go for a rip on the bike, and then tomorrow night we'll hit the weights. Why not? Could be good. Could be awesome. Could be fun. Could be exciting. Could be exhilarating. Could be just a bunch of stuff. Oh, she did run by me. I just saw this black flash fly by, and it was the cat. Fun. Third break of the day. Just had a friggin' onslaught come in. Something big broke and it took everybody down, and I had to figure out what it was, call in the right team, get somebody into the office, go fix things. Fun times! So this weekend they're calling for 16 degrees roughly and partly cloudy. This is also a long weekend too, so that's ballin'. That means 3 days off. Which means Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I can do live streams on YouTube, which would be kind of fun. Definitely gonna play some, what are you doing? She's just sitting there. It's like she wants to do something, but she forgot what she wanted to do. Skippers? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just having a sit? Yeah? Really? Look at that stretch. Look at this stretch. Oh, such a stretchy long kitty. Mouse. Mouse. So yeah, it's supposed to be like 16 degrees and overcast, which means I'm going to bang out the lawn this weekend. We're going to mow it. For sure, get the first mowing. Probably tomorrow night after work, what I'll do is I'll go out to the garage, we'll dump the oil, we'll get the mower up onto the main landing, because it's currently down in the bottom shed. I want to fire it up, dump the oil, potentially take the blade off, sharpen it, because I got a belt sander now. So I can take it to the belt and put an edge on it. And then check the deck, because remember last year, I should check the actual shaft, make sure it's not moving. Because last year I hit a couple stones, and after that, every once in a while when you mow it, you could hear the sound of the blade hitting the actual deck, which is not awesome. So, see if we can do some mend and defend. Guys, that lawnmower is super old though. Keep in mind, Dad bought that back in '96. He gave that to me in 2007 when he bought his self-propel. And then I've been using it since 2007 up till now, 2020. So I've been using it for 13 years, and it's a 23-year-old freaking mower. She's old. And it's not like the old classic mowers from the early ages that were designed to never die, like the Yard Boys and all that, where they would just last forever because they were designed not to rot. These ones here are, you know, Canadian Tire, 199, 97, not even probably. I don't even know how much a mower goes for nowadays. But we'll do our best to get it up and running because I don't feel like spending money on a mower. I was going to buy that electric Jobby from Home Repo, the Ego, which is nice because it's got a lot of cool features on it, like the blade itself. Like you don't need to ever change the oil because there's no oil. It's electric. If the blade gets snagged on something, it safety ejects the battery to prevent any damage to the system. To store it, you literally fold it up into a tiny little cube and fire it in a corner. It's really small. And the battery is good for 45 minutes of mowing. Oh, that's somebody who's in my backyard. I was about to go fight them. But you know what? I don't mind using a gasser. Like, how often do you actually mow your lawn? Once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever it may be. If it's a hot drought, you probably won't be mowing that much. And if it's a wet summer, then you'll be mowing a lot more. It all depends on how much water the lawn gets, right? And I don't know about you guys, but now that we got to pay by the meter cubed of water that we use, I think it's meter squared, meter cubed, I'm not sure. Anyway, we got to pay for the water that we use. I tend to not use too much water to water my lawn. However, even though it is cheaper to not water your lawn than water your lawn, it's actually cheaper to wash your car at home than it is to go to the Pay and Spray. Pay and Spray being the car washes where you go in, you put money into the machine, and then you spray your car down. Sure, you can get a nicer finish if you don't have the equipment at home to do it, but I have the equipment at home to do it, so why would I go to the Pay and Spray? I have car wash stuff, I have a pressure washer, I have soap, I have scrubbies, I got all that stuff in the garage. So I'm thinking this Saturday what I might do is wash the truck as well, get all the winter salt off of it, because they pretty much already swept the streets. So it's time to get the winter salt off of the truck and get it up to par and all looking pretty again. And if I can find my dent puller suction cup, I might try and yank that dent out of the side door. Okay, wasn't sure. Thought I was having some coffee issues with my filter thingy. I gotta pee. But yeah, I definitely want to wash the truck. Don't need to wash the car. Probably should though. Why not? If I'm gonna have everything out and going, might as well wash them both. I just don't know how much I'm gonna be able to drive the car this year. I need to get it into a mechanic, so I'm waiting for things to be opened up where I can talk to somebody about it and have them look over the. Definitely want to get the steering inspected, and definitely want to get. Oh, I love that dark roast. That's good. And I definitely want to get the that oil burning situation inspected. Like I said, I think it's the crank sensor, the crank seal, or that's what my buddy Chuck said. He goes, without knowing for sure, he goes, one thing that can go wrong because you had it sitting for a while is the crankshaft seal can go and it can leak out a little bit of oil, and it's probably hitting the exhaust headers, and it's evaporating right away, and that's the smell you're getting in your cabin. He goes, have you checked the oil on it? And I said, well, not yet. You know, I have issues opening the hood. It doesn't want to always open all the time. He's like, check the oil and see where it's sitting. And he goes, if it's down a quart, you know it's a bad leak, and stop driving it. And he goes, if it's not down too much, well, frig, just drive it and keep an eye on the oil. He goes, but you're going to want to get that replaced. Now, I don't know if that's at the front of the engine or the back of the engine. It doesn't make sense to be at the front of the engine because there's no exhaust there. It's got to be at the back of the engine because the exhaust literally comes off the side and then shoots out the back. So it's probably dripping out the back and hitting the V-pipe, or whatever they call that, the collector pipe, where the left header and the right header connect, because I do have headers in the car, not manifolds. It's probably hitting those and evaporating off of those. I don't know. Gonna have to get somebody to look it over that has more technical capabilities than I do, because, well, not technical, mechanical I should say, because I'm not sure exactly how to do that job, or if they got to pull the engine to do that job, or what the hell they got to do that job. But I don't want to be the one to do that job. I'll find somebody to do that job and to get that job did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, bye. Alright guys, bit of a camera change. Why? Because we're going biking. Got you guys on the DJI now. Because I really want to go for a motherfriggin' rip snot. Just got to get that damn dog back in the house and then it's gone time. Alright, let's saddle on some shoes, jump on the bike, get that all situated, and hit the trails. Friggin' eager to go for a rip. After all this crappy weather we've been having, this is going to be great. Super stoked. Grab my bottle. Yay. Fill it with water. Let's get out of here. Oh man, it really turned into a beautiful night tonight. Or, you know what I mean? Friggin' sunny out, beautiful weather. Great day for a bike ride. Great day. Oh, the other day though, my friend was out walking her dog and she came across this and she grabs it and brings it all the way back to her house for me to use to make a farmer's carry. Pretty sweet. Anyway, I better grab my battery. So that we can keep the camera charged while we ride. Get my cell phone situated. Let's get you up.
guys. Get this aimed right. For anybody who's been with the channel since the beginning remembers this classic shot. Holy crap, eh? It's been 11 years since I've used this shot. 10 years on the channel. Yeah, I figured we were here. Take a pause for the cause. Get some retro in. Well, the office building sure hasn't changed much though. Got rid of the picnic table and the cigarette butt tray. Still got the bike rack over there. The ramp is still condemned. They never fixed that. All the AC stuff is still here. Looks like it's been vandalized. Probably no longer works. Yeah. Lots of memories in this building. Remember when they redid the roof and all that? Key reason was because they wanted to sell it. Oh man. Friggin' memories. And there's the store where I used to buy my gas station pizza at. Friggin' fun times. Alright guys, let's go to Lee Park. I'm meeting a friend there. Pause for the cause. Check out the Big Blue. Okay, let's get out of here. Guys, that was one of my greater rides. That was awesome. Literally out for 2 hours. 28 some odd kilometers. I'll show the map here so you can see where I went. Oh man, my legs are killing me. I gotta piss. Now at one point there, when I was heading towards the highway, you probably noticed, I quickly spun around and then went down a road. That road led to my old high school where that bridge is. Or, not high school, middle school. Where that bridge is that I like to take. And I didn't realize that was a path until I saw two people on bikes coming out from there. Rule number one when you're biking, if you see a dead-end street and people are actually using it, chances are that street ain't dead-end. So, I think I'm going to have... I really want some extra food tonight. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. So we're going to have some tornadoes with the chicken. Alright, well I'm going to get my dinner ready. I'm going to go upstairs and see what I can make of all this footage. It's going to take me a half an hour just to pull the data off the camera, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, peace out. It's going to take a minute to copy those over, or at least 11. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go plate my dinner. Oh man, everything hurts. I really gave her on the bike, guys. Really ripped her on the bike, and I'm feeling it right now. Every joint of my lower extremities, everything from the ass down is on fire. Anyway, let's get some food going up in this bah. So done using that little plate that I'm going to start using a bigger plate because I made some food today. We're having a tornado, a piece of fish, and a piece of chicken. Why? Because I burnt way more calories than I wanted to burn, and now I need to replace them. 200-gram piece of chicken. Beauty plain. Go ahead and get the stuff out of the microwave and plate it. Look at that. We got chicken, bacon, fish, brock, rice. If you're wondering why the rice looks like that and it doesn't look like your traditional brown rice, it's because I put chili powder in it. Because then it makes it taste more like a Spanish rice. And one thing I missed from the Mexicali Rosas that no longer exists is the Spanish rice. And it turns out that's all they did to make it, was they just added chili powder to it when they boiled it. Who knew? Well guys, it's 10:30 at night and I'm still trying to render up that bike vlog. There was a lot of footage to go through and for some reason it's just crawling. I've never had this problem with the DJI before where it just lagged on. So when you see this vlog go up a little later tomorrow, you're going to know why. It's because I need to go to bed. I'm freaking done. I'm bushed. If I stay up any longer, I'm going to eat more food and I really don't want to do that. One thing I'm going to do though, is climb over my barricade, which is not easy when your legs are toast. I gotta snap my shot for my little project. Got my DSLR set up right here. You've probably seen it in the shots. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab a... That's basically the what the pictures look like is pretty much that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab a shot. Just like that. Been doing that for I don't even know how many days. I haven't even looked at the footage on there. But from day when I shaved my face completely to now, I got a picture for mostly every day. Oh man. But I'm going to end the vlog here guys and call it. Because like I said, if I keep going, try and stay up and get this vlog edited and uploaded for tomorrow, well, I'm going to be up till midnight. So... on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.